Anything in the smart home space or nothing much that you can see that's going to be a game changer?
You know what? That's a great question. I think there's some really great products out there and they're competing for market share. One of the things that we're pivoting to that I think is super important and that you get when you install solar, that you get when you install battery systems, but that you can also get if you don't have those things is energy monitoring, understanding where your electricity is being drawn from on a granular level, circuit by circuit, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. It forms a tapestry of what needs you have at 11 a.m. in the summer versus what needs you have at 4 p.m. in the winter. What needs are critical needs, what needs are essential needs, things that you'd like, but they're not critical, and what things are really luxuries and that you could go without. And so I think as far as the smart home, we have a lot of capability to control devices. I think where we're going with that is bringing that together and understanding what our picture looks like with smart monitoring of our whole home systems. I think that's going to be part of the Internet of Things. We install a great product called the Lumen Smart Panel that does some of that. We also install a great energy circuit level monitoring system called Emporia that I know, Micah, you have at your house that provides a lot of information. We've used it a couple client
Yeah.
sites. It's been
Yep.
really helpful.
Yeah, I like
Um,
Emporia a lot. It's a good system.
so I think that that's where the smart home technology is going is how do we bring it all together? It's great that we can turn our lights on and off, but how much energy are they using and how do we talk to them?
Yep. Yep. And I think for those people who are non-energy nerds out there, this all can also happen in the background without you needing to look at it or deal with it, that it can be a set it and forget it thing as well. But it just allows much more granular control over how you use your energy in a house and when you use it.
And that's the cool thing is we're moving away from this set it and forget it lifestyle because set it and forget it is set it and let the algorithm determine what's best. And it's not just going to be forgotten about,
Hmm.
it's going to be
Right.
constantly evolving, right? So you can
Right.
set it,
Good
you
point.
cannot look at it, you can forget it, but it's learning and it's changing and it's adapting to be most beneficial to you as a homeowner.
Wow. Great
We've
point.
got one of the products that I just mentioned, the Lumen Smart Panel. They just rolled out a feature that changes the settings of what devices are allowed to operate in off-grid power outage scenarios depending on how much battery charge is left in the battery. Isn't that cool that when the battery's full it says, "Hey, you know what? We're going to let you use the AC." But once that battery gets down to 60%, you know what? The AC is an energy hog. We're turning it off. It doesn't get to. We want to make sure that we are really taking good care that this energy is being used for important uses. And you don't have to do anything. It's doing it all on its own. It's just, it feels like we're in the Jetsons, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really cool the way that home automation is going. And I think it's a great point that you raised that yes, things are going to be happening that you may or may not be aware of, or that you may or may not want to know all the time. But your home's electrical use can be optimized in a way that makes a lot of sense without too much intervention from you yourself. That's an amazing point.